Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Alrighty. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Oh, wait, whoops. I did the wrong file. Hang on. I did the wrong file. I gotta swap over real quick. Alright. And also... Not that. That's the wrong image. There we go. Make sure I use the right image. Okay, yeah, I used the right image in the correct places. We're good. Okay. Where we left off was we just got to Magmoor Caverns. We did all of Talon Overworld. Well, not all of it, but we did most of the stuff in Talon Overworld, and then some of the stuff in Chozo Ruins. We beat Flagra, and now we're moving on to Magmoor Caverns. Biology Greaseby. The volcanic carrion feeder carapace can be breached by missiles. The Greasebee's carapace has been fused together by superheated air. This barrier stands up to everything but concussive blasts. Intelligence is limited to instinctive scavenging patterns. I mean, I feel kind of bad. It's literally just a little, like, animal. Burrower. That's kind of hard to say. Tunneling insect predator. Similar to the beetle, though it spends more time underground. It seeks seismic disturbances than surfaces to attack. It has enough cunning to realize when something is too large for it to handle. Beyond that, it is fairly ignorant. While it lacks in brains, it makes up for with aggression. Magmoor Caverns. And there we go. Magmoor fire-breathing serpent that dwells in lava. Magmoors prefer extreme heat zones and are susceptible to frigid attack forms. Sightless, they navigate the lava currents using their sonar receptors. Magmoors have a keen sense of smell, enabling them to pinpoint targets with startling accuracy. Puffer, unstable gas-filled organism will rupture on contact. Puffers fill their bodies with lethal metavipirum gas and float about in search of food. If ruptured, the gas within the puffer is violently released. Despite their fragile bodies, puffers are aggressive hunters. The gas cloud they release upon death is often fatal to the creature that brings them down as well. Morphology: Triclops, hard-shelled creature with powerful jaws. Triclops is a hunter-gatherer. It collects small creatures and bites in bits of foodstuffs, then deposits them elsewhere for later consumption. The hard tripyrite mandibles uses to move earth and rock are quite strong and difficult to escape once ensnared. And what we do is blow them up. Come on. Get in the hole. I said get in the hole, Samus. There we go. Oh, dang it. I did it too early. Alright, I don't know what happened there, but... Scanned missile expansions, right? Yeah, okay, I did. There we go, missile expansion. There we go. Okay. Let's see, can I might be able to... I actually don't know if I can get that without... Yeah, I can't get that without base jump boots. So we'll get that later. There we go. And I don't think there's much more we can do in Magmor currently. So I think we're just gonna see if there is... No, okay, it's up top, yeah. There you go. Ring ball makes this puzzle so much easier. Like, look at that. Access to Phendrana Drifts. Phendrana Drifts. Much to scan.
Recording to logbook.
Flickerbat, scavenger with optical camouflaging that renders it invisible to the naked eye. Flickerbats are deceptive creatures. The only way to track them reliably is with X-ray imaging. They fly ceaselessly, hunting insects and other small prey that float on the air currents. Flickerbats tend to fly in cylindrical hunting pattern, using primitive sonar to navigate. I'm bad at reading English. Is it sad that it's my first language?
Recording to logbook.
Apology, Crystallite. Territorial cold weather scavenger. Oh, oh. Okay, that was weird. The shell of the Crystallite reflects beam weapons and can only be cracked by a concussive blast. They hang upside down in an ice cave during their larval stage. Moisture runs off its body to form the hard ice shell, which the Crystallite retains for the rest of its life. Okay, hang on. My computer locked up, and I think that messed up the delay on that. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think that's better. All ballistics supports personnel report to Research Lab Hydra. Lockdown containment plan 3A in effect until further notice. Western Temple is in Phase 2 lockdown. All projects are postponed. Under no circumstances are the personnel to attempt access. New personnel must report to the South Research Facility. Failure to report will be penalized by a 30% ration cut and extra duty. What do the space pirates eat as rations, I wonder? I have a message on Discord. Hang on, let me... It's tempo. Yep. There we go. Door directly above has been unlocked. Scatter bamboo. Pulsing tendrils of energy extend from the creature's body. Like all bamboos, these creatures can only be harmed by electrical energy. Proximity to these life forms may result in electrical visor interference. It is possible to avoid engaging scatter bamboos by rolling into the morph ball, flipping between the rotating energy streams. Yeah.
Recording to logbook.
Baby Shegoth, glacial predator. Ice shell protects vulnerable dorsal area. Young Shegoths grow a resilient shell of ice on their backs, which serves to protect a layer of vulnerable flesh. This being their only weak point, baby Shegoths will turn quickly in order to not allow predators the opportunity to strike at their backs. Powerful hunters, they fire bursts of ultra-cold gas at potential prey, then feast on their frozen victim. Right. Don't wake. I said don't wake up, Shegoths. Oh yeah, I gotta be careful because this is okay. It's not this room, but there is the ice shriek bats that
Recording to
if I
logbook.
don't scan that at that one point, I can never scan them again. Ice burrower adapted to sub-freezing climates. A hardy life form, the ice burrower has adapted to the frigid climate of Fendrana. It spends most of its time tunneling through the frozen soil, but will occasionally surface to attack passerby. Come on. Yeah, it's those guys right there.
Recording to logbook.
Ice Shriekback. Shriekbat. Ice encased ceiling dweller. Like standard shriekbacks, these creatures are easily spotted with thermal imaging. They roost on cave ceiling, subsisting on insects, reptiles, and small mammals. Fiercely territorial, they will dive bomb anything that wanders near. Oh, hello.
Recording to logbook.
Chozo script translated. As the great poison reaches ever further into the planet, we Chozo begin to feel the gnawings of despair. Before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness. We wonder, though, even when we are done, will it be too late? Will the power of the temple and the cipher itself prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swells within the ground, threatening all life? Yeah. Damn. Gosh dang it. Platform realignment successful. Foosball. Nathan and Dibby's favorite item.
Recording to logbook.
So many creatures suffer beneath the blight upon the land, and we chose are no exception. But for all of our pain, we can at least believe in the promise of the future. We have come to believe that a time may never come when we once again open the door and banish the darkness we've contained. Even so, our vigilance will forever remain. We believe that on some far-off day, a savior will come and continue what we have begun. For that savior, we will leave our ancient weapons and armor. The soul who can gather them will be the entrusted one, the only being who can reverse the evil that grows here. Hey, that's me. Yeah. There you go. Hey, it's Ridley. Why does my game keep logging up like that? That's weird. Okay, seriously, what? Why? Why is that happening? Stop that. OBS, stop that. Okay, seriously, what's causing that? Huh. And let me. Good. Cool. That is weird. Come on. There we go. Okay. Right, now we can go back and get quite a few items, actually. Mostly just small upgrades and stuff, but... like, we'll be able to get that missile expansion in just a moment here. We'll be able to get a bunch of stuff in Chozo Ruins. Come back. See. Oh yeah, I think I need Super Missile for that. Oh no, I can get that with just... Alright. I can open that with just normal missiles. So we'll grab that artifact as well. Yeah. Yep. Oh, gosh dang it. I hate this part without the space jump boots. There we go. Back into Chozo Ruins. But yes, I believe this would be the fastest way to get back. Oh, come on. There we go. Grab that missile expansion. There we go. Look where we are, right next to our ship. Space jump boots. Space jump boots acquired. You now have a double jump. Back to Chozo Ruins we go. Let's see. Get the half pipe item. That item. That item. Okay, I think there's 3 items we can get in Chozo Ruins here. Well, actually, 3 including the half-pipe item, which we already got. So 2 more. Come on. There we go. I was thinking... A quarter of all items already. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those were the only items we could get currently. Back to Magmore we go, and there's a couple of items, including that artifact we can grab now. With the space jump boots. We'll save it real quick. Alright. Choose our artifact acquired. This is the artifact of nature, the 8 of 12. The 8th of 12. Oh, interesting. How my current controller profile is set up, I can shoot using one of the back buttons. I don't know if that's much more comfortable, but alright. So we gotta do... is... Grab that missile tank without X-ray visor. Let's go. And I think currently, I mean, I think there is technically one more item we can get here in Magmore, but it's just a missile expansion, I'm pretty sure. And we'll be going like past it later, so I'll just grab it then. Hold on. I think... Yeah, I don't... Yeah, there's nothing stopping us from grabbing this artifact, though. I don't think... We'll grab this as well, real quick. Man. There we go. Sorry, I had to reply to something real quick. Here's our artifact acquired. This is the artifact of strength, the 2nd of 12. Go. 2 down. 10 to go. I think I have 4 down actually, Dibby. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I have 3 currently. 3 down, 9 to go. But it's a lot more manageable when you start, like when you know where they are and you grab them as your playthrough goes, instead of waiting until the very end and going after all of them at once. Like, I know when we're in Fendrana here, I think it's only the one that we can grab currently, but there's the one in the research facility that we can sequence break to get. So that'll be 4. Then yeah. I wanna... They did such a good job prettying up this remaster without messing with the vibes. Yeah, definitely. I want to swap the control scheme real quick. Hang on. I want to play with the Joy-Cons with pointer controls. It lets me. Come on. Now let's just... No, okay, yeah. I gotta... Oop, wrong button. There we go. Yeah, I wish they... I mean, there's still time, but I really do hope they put a switch to mouse control scheme. I'm unhacked. Yeah. Gonna ask me to calibrate. There we go. Yeah, I'm hoping they do another big marketing push like they did for DK Bonanza for Prime 4. Where they have, like, they give Prime 4 its own direct and everything, like a month before release. Damn, get off me. Oh, yeah. I can't get that without plasma beam. Dang it. But I think... Hang on. Oh, wrong button. Yeah. I saw recently that they renewed the like the license or the copyright, whatever it was, for Prime 3. And everyone was like, this means we're getting a port or something. I'm like, that could also just mean that they're redoing the copyright. Like, they have done that for many games with it meaning nothing. Yeah. Trust me, I would love Prime 2 and 3 to get the same treatment as Prime 1, like Prime Remastered. I just don't know if they will. I can't get that yet because that's a power bomb. I thought that was just a normal missile and you could missile the... Oh, I'm not even supposed to be in this room yet. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, definitely Dibby. That's exactly what they're doing. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I... Oh, right, yeah. I have double jump now, so I can make this jump and just... Eh. Damn. Yeah. I want to check something real quick. Get on there. There we go. I'm just seeing if adding that little extra fact that, yeah, that actually might be good. My hands were getting a little crampy holding them like this, but I think adding the just extensions, the like mouse gate things for the Joy-Con 2 controllers is actually helping already. Just that little extra bit of width, having my hands relax more. Yeah. Mama, she got time. Wait, beam. Lock on. Wasn't locking on for some reason. Mama. Yep, exactly. There she is. Morphology Sheegoth, supreme predator of the Fendrana Drifts. Sheegoths are invulnerable to most beam weapons. The crystals on their back absorb energy which they can fire at prey. Sheegoths have poor stamina. They hyperventilate after using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable. The soft underbelly of a Sheegoth is susceptible to concussive blasts. In battle, they expel blasts of frigid gas to ensnare their targets. They are also fond of ramming and trampling their helpless prey. Come on. And it's dead. Wait, beam acquired. Yeah. I will say, I kind of wish if they were to make one change to the Prime games, I kind of wish they made it just so the energy and stuff and missiles and stuff fly into Samus just automatically like they do in like Dread and stuff. Not having to need to charge beam them. And when I hit it, just go. But that's a very minor, like, gripe I have. And it's not even really a gripe, it's just like, it'd be nice. Let's save it. Uy, hiccups. I said I do wonder if that's part of the design challenge. Yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if they chose that. Especially with how health pickups and stuff are scattered along the map, basically, like in the crates and stuff. I also think that the power-ups automatically going to Samus is a relatively new thing. Like, I think Mercury Steam is the only ones to do it so far with Samus Returns in Dread. I mean, kind of also fusion, but not exactly. Yeah, that's slightly different though, because that's the X parasites and all that. Yeah, I can't make that jump. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a recent addition, which I think is a very nice addition. And I mean, we say recent. Samus Returns came out in 2017. almost 10 years ago. Almost fell in. Energy tank. Oh, dang it. I mean, recent as in it only arrived one game before the most recent release. Yeah. Man, I'm so excited for Prime 4 though. I keep watching videos of like like review, like going over the trailer and stuff that we most recently got, picking out all the little details. It looks so good. I can't wait. Huh? Oh. That's cool. You're fine. They scanned the space pirate. Shadow pirate. Pirate forces trained and equipped for stealth operations. A select group of space pirates have access to sophisticated cloaking technology. The gear drains high levels of power, however, forcing them to rely solely on melee weapons in battle. Use enhanced detection gear when fighting these. Enhanced detection gear, like shooting them. Oh my god, get off me. Lord. You want to employ me for a 10? I would if I could afford to employ you, Josh. And I don't even know actually what I would employ you to do. Good lord, why am I getting stuck with these guys? Get off me. I should have probably scanned them, but yeah. Multiplayer beta was so fun. So when I could get a free copy of Battlefield 6 with the i5 CPU I was buying anyways, I was like, cool. I'll play more of this map multiplayer game, but it's not worth $70. But a campaign, yeah, a campaign, I feel like adds definitely more value. That's like how I keep seeing people theorize about multiplayer for Prime 4. I mean, I wouldn't be against it if it's just stuff like Prime Hunters or the Metroid Prime 2 multiplayer. $70 game with no campaign would be crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is EA.
Recording to logbook.
Fire at log 10.515.8. Our initial tests exposing Talon 4's indigenous parasites to Phazon appeared to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of the second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience. It appears possible that given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have 100% extinction rate after the 4th fusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success.
Recording to logbook.
We have confined the newfound energy source as Phazon, codified, as Phazon, a B-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic life forms sufficiently to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalized. Fusion, you say? I have a question for October. Do you plan to do more observation duty? Adore the chill vibes and fun of finding stuff? Maybe. I'm still debating if I want to do Spooktober or not, which I should really, you know, come to a conclusion on.
Recording to logbook.
Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in the most extreme cases, hallucinations. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended, as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. Yeah.
Recording to logbook.
Most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Talon 4 is complete, but we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume the creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personnel moves or else finding their way in through subterranean tunnels. We have found many small breaches of this latter sort and plug them whenever we can, but it is unlikely that we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. Yeah, I think that's all the... Yeah, that's all the pirate logs on this level. Oh yeah, wait, hang on. Oh, I already did scan you. Then die. Yeah. Research post Glacier 1 in the Phendrana Drifts region of Talon Forest Mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroid sluggish and easy to control, even those well into phase-on infusion cycles. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been... Eh? What's up? No?
Save play.
Uh-huh. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyway. Oh, okay. Okay. The juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantined caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue, as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the wastes are also a concern, as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. Okay. Real quick, guys, hang on. We're gonna go to the BRB scene, and I am gonna go do something real quick. So, 1 second. Be right back, guys. Quick, guys. What should I get from Walmart? Oh, wait. Hot Pockets? That's another good one. Hang on. There they are. The 8-pack, though. They sell individual pack of Hot Pockets? Alright. Like, literally, it's just Hot Pockets. Like a box of Hot Pockets, but it's one Hot Pocket. That's kind of funny. That's what I wanted. True. Yeah, Dibby knows not to mess with Jazz's books. See, I would get another like box of Airheads because that's one of the snacks I like to get. But the problem is I kind of don't like the orange and grape Airheads. I like every other flavor, but as soon as I get to the orange and grapes one, I severely slow down on eating them. And yeah, I don't think I need the bag. I still have quite a few. I get bags of those. Excuse me. Right. Okay, I think that's good. I think what I put in the cart is good enough for now. All right. Let's get back to the game, shall we, guys? Yeah, that's actually what my brother just came in to tell me about. Was the Wolverine game got a trailer? So I'll probably watch that after the stream here. Yeah, my nose itches. Alright. I would feel bad for Samus. Like, imagine, like, if she gets an itch or something, how does she scratch it? Like, imagine in this situation right now, if her nose itched.
Recording to logbook.
Silly toe, women don't have notice. You right. Phase on mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established and terraforming of Chozo ruins is underway. Security systems are operational and science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Vendrana Drifts have proven to be optimal location for research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base and starport. If command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times. Glorious? I wouldn't say that. Because you are space pirates and everything.
Recorded to logbook.
Scans of Spiral Sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from an Wanderer-class planet identified as Talon 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike, a landmass at heading mark 440.08.02, returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging. Analysis shows the energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source this powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently Talon 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters.
Recorded to logbook.
Oh, I didn't scan one of these yet. Well, good thing I did. Oh, hey. There's half of the logbook scanned. Bum, 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 bum. What is that item, I wonder?
Recorded to logbook.
Planet Zebes. Profile planet crust is primarily euthric ore, making it ideal for subterranean construction. Class and planet Zebes is inhospitable to most bioform. The world was considered unremarkable until it became the base for the space pirate forces. Planet Twin Tabula. Planet is best known for twin fever, a disease caused by a viral strain native to Twin Tabula. In the early stages of the disease, victims suffer from double vision. When the twin sight fades, the victim is near death. Yeah, fun. Planet Oromine 2. An uninhabitable wastelands savaged by nuclear dust storms and constant seismic upheaval. Sounds like a fun place to vacation.
Recorded to logbook.
Planet Talon 4. Ecosystem studies indicate that Talon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phazon radiation. At the current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be a barren-class wasteland in approximately 25 years. Yeah. It's cool that Zebes and Talon 4 are in the same, like, solar system. That's fun little world building. Super missile acquired. Yeah, actually, go back this way. Okay. Alright, I think what we're gonna be doing here, guys, is we're gonna play until we beat Thardus, and that's where I'll call today's stream, and then I'll be back tomorrow, maybe, to continue onward.
Recording to logbook.
Yeah, I'll be sure to scan Thardus. Flying pirate. Pirates trained and equipped for airborne assault. Flying pirates are extremely agile in the air, but the heat signatures of their jetpacks can be tracked with thermal imaging. While their missiles are extremely potent, their jetpacks can be even more so. If the pack fails, they will make a suicide strike. Maybe it's over. Hey, no, it's that I have the schedule set and everything, but then stuff comes up. So I have to cancel stream. There we go. See, normally you can't get this because you have to melt that with plasma beam, but I may have messed up by destroying that block. And I had to change one thing about these games is that do like Thousand Year Door did and make missable log entries available somehow, for example. Yeah. Hey, I think I need to... I think I'll need to grab the artifact when I come back and the boxes are respawned, because I think me destroying the boxes accidentally messed up the ability to sequence break that. Yeah. Go back and see if we can do it now. Yeah. There you go. There we go. But why do that, Josh, when I can jump up on these? I think that one would probably be easier, but... Yeah. Come on, let me up there. And also, I think this would be easier with the controller, so let me swap to that real quick. Come on. Iron. There we go. Yeah, whoop, wrong button. No. Damn it. There we go. Option. Rule scheme. Stick. Go. I know I've done it before. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try Josh's method. And I'm trying to remember actually how to do it exactly. Oh, there we go. Well, I kind of just figured it out. I can also just stand on the wall here. Oop. Need to get it. Where was that? That little lip, like, no. Okay. There we go. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, come on. I want to get lined up before I try to jump and take the shot. Where do I stand exactly? Okay, it's like right on that spike bit right there. My jump just didn't work there for some reason. Okay, why am I struggling now? There we go. Okay. Get lined up. No. I hit the wall. Man. that hits right there. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, hang on. I mean, I haven't done this in forever, so I might need to just look it up. I can't seem to get on those either. Okay, there we go. Did that not hit? Oh, come on. Okay, yeah, hey, I'm gonna just look it up real quick. As I remember the basics, but... Drift... Arch... Back... Bit... Break... Possible, yeah. Standing on top of a crate and jumping over the energy barrier and shooting directly at the explosive. Am I overcomplicating this? Might be overcomplicating this. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I don't think I can reach it on those crates, but these crates maybe. No? That was it, but my aim was bad. Okay, I know what to do. It's just getting it. Oh, come on. How did that not hit? There we go. Line it up. Oh, okay. For some reason, my jump just didn't go up for some reason there. That was weird. Yeah, that was... There we go. I think that hit the wall. Come on! Why aren't these hitting? Being a real pain. Yeah. It's cool that my controller has a gyro, so I can do this actually. Actually might be a good way to play. This feels kind of comfortable, not gonna lie. I will get this. I think that was too low. Come on.
Data received.
Yeah, I know where I'm going. Shut up. There we go. Okay. Oh, I aimed way too high on that. And I'm curious. Aw, I can't stand on that. Yeah, I think that the wall is the only place I can... Like, that little bit of the wall is the only place I can stand on. How do you get up to those? I don't know how you get up to those, Josh. Here we go. Come on. Come on. I will get this. Why did that boot me off? There we go. Finally. Yeah, I knew it would work. There's our artifact acquired. This is the artifact of Elder, the third of 12. That's our fourth one total. Also, hang on, I'm gonna do something real quick. If I'm gonna play like this, let me bump up the sensitivity a bit. Yeah, that feels better. Yeah, like a Metroid.
Recording to logbook.
Morphology Talon Metroid, energy-based parasitic predator. The effects of Phazon have turned these Metroids, a species of alpha predator native to SR388, into a unique subspecies found only on Talon 4. Talon Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain the energy, growing larger as it does. The only way to shake an attached Talon Metroid is to enter Morphball mode and lay a bomb. Hold on. I have to read your data. The reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, was recently completed. After his defeat on Zebes, Command ordered a number of metagenetic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will certainly relish. Initial transfer of Metroids to Talon 4 research facilities has been completed. 3 were terminated in an incident at the landing site, but the others were pacified and transported safely. Initial Phazon infusion testing is underway. We are eager to observe the effects of Phazon on Metroids, especially their ability to absorb and process the energy given off by Phazon sources. Early research suggests that a considerable growth in power and size. Whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen. Yeah, I'm actually kind of liking the pointer controls, but with my Pro controller. This feels kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Confidence is high regarding Phazon applications. We know enough about Phazon now to begin combining it with Space Pirate DNA. The codename for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that Phazon infusion could produce radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels are high in the current test subjects. Phazon madness is a concern, but refinements in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degeneration. I am winning, Nathan. I just spent like 10-15 minutes trying to do a sequence break, but I'm winning. Okay. Boink. Grab that energy tank. And also, oh, oh. There we go. Slowly now. Oh, dang it. It's doing so well. There we go. Grab that missile. There we go. There we go. Okay, and let's make sure I'm not missing any pirate datas like those.
Recording to logbook.
Metroid dissection continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's big word nucleus, but the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life forces from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, and yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance.
Recording to logbook.
Space Pirates. Yep. Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful using the Metroids for our means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need of a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire arm, and once we find a way to shield them from the cold containment weapon, they will be invincible. Furthermore, if we could then harvest the energy they'd consume, we would have near limitless source of power at our disposal. They say they're like indestructible without cold weapons, but I literally just blew one up with a super missile.
Recording to logbook.
Ice beetle, burrowing insect with ice reinforced carapace, adverse to heat. Member of the beetle family has adapted to life in the sub-zero temperatures in the Phendrana drifts, growing a thick ice shell over its entire body. The ice is extremely resilient, providing the ice beetle with extra protection, augmented digging abilities. Sometimes cold works, also sometimes just nuke it. Yep. It. Thermal visor. Thermal visor acquired. Get off me. Man, I'm gonna up my sensitivity just a bit more. Here we go.
Recording to logbook.
Mechanoid sentry drone, well armed and armored security mecha. Security drones have limited intelligence but do their assigned tasks well. Being machines, they are susceptible to electrical attacks. When alerted, drones initiate security lockdown. Oh! Hey, Dibby!
Do you remember 21 day of December?
It is the 24th day, though. Yeah, thanks for the 8 months, my guy. Come on. There we go. Oh. Oh, bro. Hang on, what's this link, Dibby?
Do you render when day is dark, December? When you feel scared, all remember. Never forget the times.
Wait. Okay, I need to stop that because I feel like I might get DMCA'd. And it's all Dibby's fault. Here's to the stream going down any second now. Yep. Nah, I think all that'll happen is like a YouTube stream might get demonetized or something, but oh no, the 2 cents of ad revenue that I won't get. I think Google's AI just failed the Algebra 1 class. Yeah, sounds about right. Ready for the you hate show? Are you smarter than an LLM? Yep. Oh my gosh, why are... Oh my gosh. Okay. Ow. I'm not taking any risks. Okay. All right, time to fight Thardus with 11 missiles. This ought to go well. Morphology Thardus, an animated sentient creature of stone charged with phazon radiation. The phazon radiation given off by Thardus negates auto-targeting systems. Prevent lock-on. It may be possible to acquire alternate targets with a different visor. The chaotic nature of phazon irradiation leads to instability in structural integrity. Thardus can case targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength make it a formidable opponent. Yep. Hang on me. Hide in my little cubby. Fun. Eh. Yeah, got it. Just making sure. Oh, dang it. Oh my gosh. There we go. Anyway. Okay, hang on. Gotta. There we go. Recalibrate myself a little bit. There we go. Third is down. And I didn't forget to scan it, Josh. Bonk.
Recording to logbook.
Spider ball acquired. Alright, we're gonna go back and save it and then call the stream there. Alright. Thank y'all so much for coming out and hanging as long as you did. I will see y'all tomorrow probably for more Metroid Prime Mastered. We're gonna continue right where we left off. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow probably. Have a good one, guys. Peace.